Beatrice, enter. If you or any others in the schoolhouse are listening, help is on the way. A snowplow has started up north along the Gaylord Nicollet Road.
Betty Lou, would you please bring me the map?
The car will follow the highway as best it can. It's still snowing heavily. No sign of relief. And for that reason, no accurate estimate can be made as to how long it will take the rescue party to reach the school, which is just a shade over 9 miles from this point. If you are listening, Mrs. Enter,
Jimmy,
and everybody concerned,
you told me to get more
keep
wood.
posted on every new development in this rescue attempt. Now, this is Jerry Ferguson speaking to you from KMT's mobile unit and switching you back to our studios.
Thank you, Jerry. On the national news front today...
That's the last of the desks, Mrs. Enter.
Words for Wendell Wilkie.
Didn't I tell you they'd be coming for us?
I'm hungry. You promised we'll have a party, Mrs. Enter.
Well, that's just what we're going to do right now.
We're gonna have a story, too?
Yes. Jimmy's going to tell us one.
Me?
You.
I don't know any stories.
Oh, sure you do, James. A smart guy like you ought to know at least one story. Something simple, like a nursery story. That won't strain your brain.
Harold, are you looking for a hit in the head?
Now, come on. That will be enough. Jimmy, start your story.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. They were 3 of the piggiest pigs you ever saw in your life, always stuffing themselves. 2 of them were girl pigs, and the 3rd was a half-pint boy pig.
Mrs. Enter, he's talking about us.
I have an idea. Let's pretend that I am the mother bear. You are all the little bears, and let's cuddle. Then we'll hibernate. We'll keep warmer that way.
It has been 5 hours now. 5 long hours since this rescue caravan set out from Nicollet. And in that time, we have covered exactly 2½ miles. As you doubtless know if you live in this part of the state, the storm has not abated, nor is it expected to at any time before tomorrow morning, according to the most hopeful estimate the weatherman will give us. Now, this is Jerry Ferguson turning you back to the program which is in progress.
Hello? 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 Oh, yes. No, Miss Christ, I'm sorry, that line's still down. But they're working on it, so don't you worry.
Why don't you go back to your sisters and try to get a little sleep?
No. I have to stay here. In case they call. What time is it?
It's midnight.
It's too long. Too long.
How long can they last now? There is a time limit as to how much sub-freezing cold an adult can stand. With children, it would be even shorter. But how long is it? How many hours?
Children, wake up. Wake up. I have to talk to you.
Is it still night?
Yes, but you've all got to help me. We have a problem to work out. Now, all go and stand over by the blackboard. Go on. By the blackboard, that's right. You see, this is a problem very important to all of us.
I was having a dream. I was warm.
Now, a little while ago, while you were all asleep, I heard the latest report on the radio. Now, there is the schoolhouse. Now, here is the road that the snowplow is traveling. Now, the announcer said that the plow had only been 2.5 miles since it started. So, we must do something. If you saw these lines on a map, what would you think they were?
It could be a small river.
Yes, it was a small river, but it's been dried up for years.
Well, that looks like part of the old gully that runs along behind the school.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Now, if we were to walk through this gully west for 3/4 mile, where would that lead us?
Well, we'd come to Sandy Creek Bridge.
That is right.
Where the highway passes over it.
Hey, we might even meet up with the snowplow that's trying to get us.
You have a good idea.
Well, thanks.
We have to be sure that we get to the bridge at the same time as the snowplow.
Why?
Because if we get there too soon, we'll have to wait in the cold. And if we get there too late, well...
That's right, Jimmy.